Hey guys, FantasShadow's YouTube channel here today, and we're here for week 7 of the Ocean Battle League draft. I will here are 2 timestamps so that you can skip to the match or the actual team preview. So the small issue that I forgot to mention this whole time is that from week 3, as I put it on the video, all the way to now, which would have been week 6. I forgot that there was a natural week 3 where my opponent forfeit win, and I forgot about those matches from beforehand. So everything from week 3 to what would have been the week 6 video now is actually a week after, so this is week 7. And before I could discuss this team, feel free to like and subscribe for more stuff. I might enter more draft leagues, I might do some more stuff, and try to hopefully make my content more entertaining and more fun so that you guys can come and visit more. Alright, so let's show this team. So I had Thick Fat Snorlax for Ice Beam on a potential Suicune because they had all 3 legendary dogs, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou, and to resist the fire moves of Entei. And you can have Burned by Flare Blitz or Sacred Fire. I'd still prefer to have Thick Fat. I ran Body Slam for paralysis chance on Suicune and other stuff like that, so that stuff like Silvally could consistently outspeed and be able to threaten out other Pokemon, especially on Mons like Entei, who are fast and would be pretty strong to hit against my team. Espeon, I think it was Espeon or Sylveon, either one, it'd be good on Umbreon so that they couldn't get as much status moves. And for some reason, Meganium, which actually could have been pretty annoying on my team thinking about it, but it is what it is. Ice Punch and Earthquake for coverage against most of his team, and Curse for setup sweeping. Same thing here for Thick Fat, mainly for Entei and Suicune. I ran Terra Ground to be able to threaten Raikou and Entei with a Stab Earthquake. And I needed this for I think Specs Thunderbolt on Raikou. Surf was for stab against Entei. Toxic was to poison Suicune or other mons in case he was running Rest Talk. Encore was to force them into a move so that they can get chipped out by Toxic and Earthquake. Here's our Phantom Tank, Hydrapple, always MVP for most matches. Of course, Classic Assault Vest because we needed to live in Ice Beam from Suicune and not be threatened out by any other moves like Dazzling Gleam. I think this was Dazzling Gleam at Espeon, or it was Hyper Voice Sylveon. It was one of the two, I forgot, because I keep swapping it with another opponent that might come up next. Other than that, it's a standard moveset with Fickle Beam just for the extra chance of getting extra damage. Lantern was Substitute because Substitute really abused 1v1 versus Suicune unless it had Ice Beam. Toxic was to chip Suicune especially out. Terra Grass was to resist moves from Raikou in case it tried to come in. Thunderbolt Scald was for stab, plus it threatens Entei and paralyze a good portion of the Entei and Suicune and paralyze most of the team. Sorry, I'm getting caught up. I'm kind of just a little thirsty. Phantom Transformer, Silvally Grass, because recommended to me by a friend to use Silvally Grass because it threatened out Suicune, who was probably the biggest threat on the team, personally. And Bolt Beam coverage and Defog in case they ran a bunch of hazards. Then we have Phantom Punk, which we call Screamtail. We have Wish, Calm Mind, to fight Suicune, Psychic Noise to hit Substitute, and block him from leftovers and rest, because it'd be faster. And Dazzling Gleam for just general stab, especially on Umbreon. Anyways, that's our team, and I shall see you when the fight begins. Ta-da!